It's 5 o'clock in the morning and we're at a petrol station outside Sun Towers, and the reason we're here is Jeremy Clarkson. You see, Jeremy drove to Edinburgh and back using just 20 gallons of diesel. Now, that's pretty good even by today's standards, but we're going to do it in 10. And the car we're going to be doing it in is this Polo Blue Motion. The reason we're using this Blue Motion Polo is because it's crammed full of eco-friendly gadgets, such as the 3-cylinder turbocharged engine and the smooth styling package. And it better be good because it's got to get us through the 800-mile round trip. We just passed the 200-mile mark and we've done almost exactly a quarter of a tank of petrol, which means we're more or less on target. We're travelling up the A1 in order to vary the driving conditions as much as possible, and I've been trying to stick to 60 mile an hour when the law allows, which is more difficult than you thought, especially when you've got a heavy right foot like me. Smells like burning. Are we on fire? Well, we made it to Edinburgh. It's taken us 8 hours and we've got just under half a tank of diesel left. It's going to be very, very tight on the way back and I'm not sure we're going to make it. But I've got my haggis, so it's time to go home. So we're back in England now and we're just coming up to 460 miles and the diesel gauge is looking good. I'm coasting downhill every time I get to a hill in a desperate attempt to save a bit of diesel. I've been driving this Polo for about 11 hours now, so it's about time I told you how it performs. When you first start it up, it does sound a bit like a transit van, but that's the high-tech 3-cylinder diesel engine. And when you put your foot down, it actually turns into a baby Subaru. That 3-cylinder growl cuts in, followed by the turbo, and it really starts to fly, which is quite a surprise for such an environmentally friendly car. But that's not the way that you drive 800 miles on one tank. Petrol warning lights on. We've got 190 miles to go, and according to the onboard computer, we have 140 miles worth of diesel left. We're now officially out of fuel. We have around 90 miles left of our journey, and the question is, how far can you run on fumes? Quite far, apparently. We've done 50 miles on an empty tank and we've got about 40 to go. 12 miles to go we've gone. It's all gone wrong. Now we've got to pull over. So, we didn't quite manage to match the exploits of Mr. Clarkson, but we did do extremely well. We travelled 789 miles on 10 gallons of diesel, which is half the amount that he did. It took us 16 and a half hours, and we did it at an average of just under 80 miles per gallon, which is absolutely fantastic.